It was my first time to experience snorkeling. I don't know how to swim, so it's a very strenuous sport, but it was also very novel to see the fish swimming freely on the seabed. The coach was very professional, experienced, and very strong. The only drawback was that my diving suit was too narrow, so it was a bit difficult to put on. There should be a set of glue on the left and right sides of my goggles in my mouth for students to bite to prevent them from getting loose, but my equipment seemed to be broken, so my goggles often got loose, but anyway it was a really impressive experience. It was a snorkeling experience with a 10-year-old child. Thanks to the kind instructor, we had a great experience. It could have been impossible because of the wind, but luckily we went to the Blue Cave, so it was even more memorable. The photos were also taken very well. I want to experience it again next time. The activity is amazing. I see a lot of fish during the trip and the coach is very friendly. Moreover, they got hot water for bathing. Best thing ever. I loved it and thanks to the instructor again. We had so much fun. Although it is not self-driving, you can take a bus to the dive shop and then walk for about 5 minutes. The dive guide is very attentive to help take pictures, and you can also feed the fish for an additional 1,000 yen, which is fun, but it is recommended to wear gloves, otherwise it will be serious if you are bitten by the fish's teeth. It hurts. The overall experience was great and I will go there again if I have the chance. Even if you can't swim or are new to snorkeling, the instructor explained it very kindly so that you can participate comfortably. There are many fish in the sea and they let you experience many places. However, it was disappointing that there was no explanation of the options in the shop. However, the camera and feeding options were very enjoyable experiences. Great trip with excellent guide. Thank you. He was patient with non-swimmers too before going to site. We were slow in preparing for the journey. They are much recommended and guides speak Mandarin well. This is a review that I cannot compliment enough towards Oda-san and team. We hardly speak Japanese, but the communication was effortless and the experience was pure magical. I highly recommend this and with Oda-san's team. The itinerary was well arranged, the environment was clean and tidy, and the coach was very patient. However, the fish in the blue hole were scared away by people. There were very few fish. We had to go outside to feed them with bread to get more fish. The coach explained clearly and took a lot of nice photos for us. I am very happy to meet a good team. The staff is very nice. Although they don't speak Japanese, they can communicate with a few simple words in English. There is no problem in communication. The staff's service attitude is very good. Although they don't understand the language, they can communicate with a few words of broken English. There is no big problem in communication. Yuya was awesome. We had such a great time and they took care of us so well. The place was easy to find and the equipment rental was all clean. Yuya made the experience so worth 10 tips recommend. Feeding fish bread costs 1,000 yen per person, watching corals and getting close to fish. Renting a GoPro camera costs 3,000 yen, and the instructor helped to take pictures, but the results were not ideal. The participation fee includes the rental of snorkeling suits, diving masks, fins, buoyancy aids, and the instructor leading the team. It is convenient and safe to play,